At first I was very sceptical, as you are when they want to bring in something new. They think it's going to motivate people, very sceptical on how it's going to work and what the actual end result would be, how it would benefit us as a group of people.
I was quite excited, looking forward to seeing what it was all about and how it worked. My only concern obviously was whether it took my concentration away from my current job, which luckily enough it didn't.
Well, my main reservations were, what was it all about, or, what to expect, and it was something new as well.
My main worry was that it would be another way to actually monitor how we did as a person, rather than actually be of a benefit to us, to motivate us to do a personal goal rather than a company goal.
Well, I was a bit unsure, to be honest. I wasn't too sure whether I would suit it, whether it would be for me. And then when I started finding out who was on it and what it was about, I'd done a little bit of research myself and thought, fantastic. Now, I wasn't overly sure how it would motivate me, without sounding like I'm quite a motivated person myself, self-motivated, but I thought, how can this possibly fit into my job and life? When we piloted it, I was so competitive. It was just, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, I wanted more points to win more prizes, making sure I was logging every call. So for sure, it's definitely a great idea. Yeah, it's fitted in perfect in the CIC.
I quite enjoyed it. We had a chance to sort of bid for prizes, points. Our team won a couple of competitions. So I quite enjoyed it. I'd be looking forward to it coming back in again and having a go again.
It is of great benefit. I use it as a personal target. We have certain targets we have to meet within NS&I, and you can actually utilise the points you can get by setting yourself goals to lower your call time, log a call, which is something that everybody in the CIC is always aiming for. You can choose those as an option to get the extra points to build your options to get a bigger prize.
Well, during the pilot, because everything was explained to us, we all got on really well. Once we'd worked out how to get these points, because it was the points that we're all aiming for, it ended up being quite a good challenge because everybody else was up for the challenge as well.
To be honest with you, it's one of those things where eventually you actually forgot about the points and it became more about beating yourself and seeing, oh, how many points did I get yesterday? And at the end of the week, how many bonus points did I get? It was a nice bonus at the end to say, oh, we can now bid for prizes. That was all of a sudden, it came back to light that what you were doing it for. It went from, I'm not sure, to, okay, there is prizes we can bid for now. Those points were worth getting. It made it a complete transition.
Yeah, it was good, and I thought it was quite a good boost for me as well, because it kept me trying harder to try and improve every week on the previous scores and the previous points that I earned. I'd always want to get better, so I did think it was good for me to keep that going.
It did keep the morale up because everybody was up for it, and also because now the customers can leave us a feedback at the end of our call. That sometimes is good because they'll then tell us, how we're performing as well, and we can hear what they've said about us as well.
I would continue to do it. As I mentioned, it does boost morale. I think it was quite fun to have something to work towards that is fun, and to also have those competitions with your colleagues as well. I didn't think it would cause any conflict in any way because we all knew it was some fun, but it was working towards doing better at our job as well, so it benefited in both ways. So it would be nice if it does come back into place again.
Well, the results that we got off the pilot were good. So the feedback that the CSRs got were good. So we were happy with that.
I feel a lot better about it now because on a personal level, motivation, all the goals I set myself, I actually brought down and came to within all the parameters and targets I'm supposed to hit because we set it as a personal target. And the challenges you could set, you started improving yourself to beat somebody else. It made it a more fun thing rather than a personal thing.
I think competition-wise, when people look at the board as anything, whether it's football or any kind of table, when you look, you want to get higher up that point, you want to get more points and push on for it. And everybody has the same tools. So we're all the same in the call centre. We've all been trained the same. We all have the same kind of skills. Some have more soft skills than others, but it certainly won't take it away. Motivation won't make somebody brilliant and somebody terrible at it. Everybody has a fair opportunity to move up the table and win at the same price as everybody else. And the prizes is brilliant. I mean, you can look at them, you know when it's bidding, there's a lot of competition, there's a lot of talking work, it's fantastic, yeah. I'd say don't rule anything out. Don't think that you're too self-motivated and you know, I don't need this, I don't need that. Because when it come in, I mean, obviously there's a pilot of us and the, you know, the competition between people, and at the end of the day, you hear it as a job. And the competition was brilliant. It was fantastic. So I'd say to anybody that was self-motivated and thought, I don't need anything else, give it a go. Give it a try and see what you think. And I would be surprised if after a few days you wasn't hooked on it.